Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the house of David, which are the elect. And salutations to your brothers out there who are giving all diligence to make your call in the election sure. What is your first reaction? Okay, as you can see in the title, what is your first reaction? I'm going to explain what I mean by that. What is your first reaction in terms of, here's an example, you're crossing the street, and out of nowhere you look to the right and you see a car, like a big truck, tanker truck, just somersaulting, coming your way, full speed. What is your first reaction? And if the answer to that question isn't sincerely, if you're Salakia, if your first reaction isn't seeking the Lord and calling upon Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, in terms of, I'm talking about you're dead in the middle, and this truck looks like it's really about to just roll wide over you. You don't have time to run. You're not gonna make it. It's out of your power. What's your first reaction? And if that isn't to call upon Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, then you should be ashamed. Okay, especially if you're an Israelite. If you're an Israelite and your first reaction in anything isn't to call upon Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai and trust in him, all right, you should be ashamed, and that goes double fold for the prophets of the Lord, because we claim the most and boast the most in Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Okay, we're the ones who were constantly calling upon the Lord's name, teaching in the Lord's name. We pray to the Lord, okay, and so when it gets down, all right, down to the nitty gritty, okay, we gotta really be able to ride out, okay, and basically practice what we preach. All right, so Salakia, this cough is crazy. I'm gonna get this first precept. Okay, this is Ezra. Okay, chapter 8, verse 22. Okay, so it says, now this was all right, I'll start at verse 21. Okay, this is the book of Ezra. Ezra is Esdras from the Apocrypha. It's just different spelling. Okay, this is after the king, I believe it was Xerxes, had given Ezra permission. Okay, and basically whatever he needed to go to Jerusalem. Okay, and this was after Ezra had basically sought and got the priests, the Levites. Okay, from I believe the dude's name was Iddo, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Iddo, verse 17. Okay, and he got the Levites, and so this is when they had their whole group, and those that were going to Jerusalem with Ezra, and so this is just trying to catch, you guys can read the book, and you'll get the understanding. Okay, but this is the main point here. Okay, so this is verse 21. It says, "Then I proclaimed a fast there at the river of Ahava, that we might afflict ourselves before our power, to seek of him a right way for us, and for our little ones, and for all our substance," because they were carrying a lot of things, and they had they were basically moving, and it says, verse 22, for I was ashamed to require of the king a band of soldiers and horsemen to help us against the enemy in the way, because the king had basically supplied Ezra with everything he needed, and if whatever request Esdras had, okay, the king would have honored it. Okay, but here he said he was ashamed to ask the king for soldiers and horsemen. All right, it says to help us fight against the enemy in the way, because we had spoken unto the king, saying, the hand of our power, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, is upon all them for good that seek him, but his power and his wrath is against all them that forsake him. Okay, so they boasted in the name of the Lord. They basically they said the truth. Now it was time for them to stand by what they said. Okay, and that's why Ezra said this, because it would have looked bad on his part, as in, how you gonna basically say the Most High is your God of Israel is the most powerful. He's this, he's that, and he's gonna protect you no matter what. Okay, and he's gonna destroy anybody that's trying to come against you. But You're basically we're looking for carnal means. You're gonna ask me for my soldiers. Hold on, isn't the Most High more powerful than me, a heathen king? What are my soldiers gonna do? You know, and that's why I just said that he was ashamed to ask of that from the king, because it's looking like, bro, you like, wait, you the one who said your power is the Most High, right? So trust in him. He should get your back. Okay, that's basically what it would look like if Esdras had asked him for help. Okay, and Esdras had to basically stand firm by the words, you know, that was spoken. And that's why I said, if your first reaction, okay, in whatever situation you're in, isn't to call upon Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, then you're basically like a hypocrite. Okay, because here it is, when they were traveling to Jerusalem, right, the path was a dangerous path, okay, where they did encounter enemies, but they didn't go and seek help from the king. They trusted in the Lord. They said, okay, we pray to you, all right, we call upon your name, Lord, and you know, we basically boast in your name. So what, we're gonna trust in you. Okay, we're gonna and that's why they held that fast. Okay, and when you go down, it tells you there, verse 23. So we fasted and besought our power for this, and he wasn't treated of us. The Lord was pleased. Because all he asks is for you to rely on him, okay? And that's what they did, and the Lord was pleased with that. Okay? And that's what we have to do, man, because the scriptures it says it plain, and we're the same ones who are quoting these scriptures. Okay? Scriptures like Isaiah 59:1, behold, the Lord's hand is not shortened that it cannot save, neither his ear heavy that it cannot hear. Okay, so we basically saying, hey, the Lord is more powerful. He can do anything he pleases. So there's never a tight spot you can't get out of. All right, and we bring these scriptures out all the time. Okay, we bring out. Let me get another one. Okay, Proverbs 18:10. Okay, the name of Yahweh is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe. So we bringing out we bringing out these scriptures. Okay, we know the Lord's name. All right. So you know all this, and we're speaking all this. But if something were to happen, if you out here turning around, first thing is calling 911. Okay, you get a little infirmity, and the first thing you doing is running to Esau's hospital. You know, before you even praying to the Lord, it's like, bro, what's going on here? You know, and the Lord's looking at you like, yo, what's up with you? I mean, you out here, you know, going on the highways and byways telling people that, yo, you gotta seek the Lord first. You gotta, you know, repent, come back to your way, come back to Heavenly Father, come back to your power. But then you're not even doing that. I put a little hell on you, and you resorting to carnal means. All right, you tending to the flesh more than the spirit. You're not even seeking Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Well, you should be ashamed. Okay, if the first it should be an innate response to seek the Lord in whatever situation you're in. You know, and brothers have done testimonies where they did seek the Lord, and that's good. That's the right spirit you should be in. You get into a car accident, first thing you before you can even utter the words out, you've already thought it. How about Shem Shai? You calling on the Lord, because that's the first thing. That's that innate behavior that's in your spirit. Okay, that's the right thing. That's what you gotta do. That's what we gotta do. That's what the Lord is looking for. That's what the Lord is gonna be entreated at. Okay, that's what's gonna make him happy and pleased to have you as his servant. Okay, so I'm gonna get this some next precept here. Okay, this is let me see. Okay, and that's also why the Lord said this. This is Mark chapter 8, verse 35. It says, for whosoever will save his life shall lose it, but whosoever shall lose his life for my sake and the gospel's, the same shall save it. Okay, meaning, yo, if it comes down to the way you gotta die, you gotta die for this truth. Okay, for Yahweh Shem Al Shai's sake. If your first reaction is to seek the Lord, you're gonna be good. You're gonna be willing to lay your life down for this truth and this ministry. But if your first reaction is on a straight up carnal perspective, yo, the martial law troops just kicked out my door. Yo, where's my AK? bro, you are done, bro. If that's your mindset, you are done. Because when the time of heavy persecution comes, and you know you gotta stand firm in this truth. How are you gonna do that? You're not even seeking the Lord first. You seeking carnal means. You seeking weapons. You know, you seeking carnal weapons first. So when that time comes, to hell with that. You know, no. No. I can't with this. No. I knew this was coming, but this is just too much. You know, and you're gonna what? Try to save your life, okay? But instead of being willing to lose it for the Lord's sake, okay? And that shows you were all you would just all talk. But guess what? You doing that, you're gonna lose it. Cause in the midst of you, if you scrambling every carnal way to try and save your life, you're gonna lose it. Most High just gonna take it out of you, man, or He's gonna make you suffer before He takes it out of you. Okay? But hey, you just gotta be in that spirit of just, you know. And I did a video earlier about faith. Okay, all right. You gotta be in that spirit of just, yo, leave it up to the Lord, man. All right, like the accident, the car accident example. Like you driving and you see the car coming head on. You know, there's not even enough time to do anything. It's out of your power, man. You just call upon the name of the Lord and you just leave it, man. Because in that situation, there's nothing you can do. It's up to the Most High, man. And if your first reaction is to seek the Most High, then you know what I mean, you in the right path. Okay, and just keep sincerely doing what you got to do, man. Okay, go with the Spirit and just trust in the Lord. All right, that is what the Lord is looking for. We don't have much time here. Okay, so look, right now, man, the mindset should be just hold on tight, man. Hold on. Okay, because this is when the road gets the bumpiest, because we're that close, man. The less time we have, the closer we get to the kingdom, the bumpier the road. And if you don't hold on tight, you're gonna be bumped up somewhere, man. You're gonna end up somewhere we don't even know. All right. But, you know, with that, I'm going to end it there, Lord, and that was edifying to the elect. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, and Shalom.